This is what happens when I film. I hit a baby toy and there we go. Mom life. All right, here we go. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be the top 10 things that you need before you have the baby. Things that I recommend that you absolutely have and you absolutely go out and get before the baby comes because they are lifesavers and game changers. They're things you don't really think you'll need, or maybe it never even crossed your mind, but once you have your baby, there's going to be a point where you absolutely will need these. I didn't want to just tell you these products. I wanted to be able to give you a price too. So I went ahead and I looked at Target and I looked at Amazon and kind of just compared the prices. Let's not waste time. Let's dive right in and let's get to it. Starting off our countdown at number 10, it is the Arm & Hammer disposable bags. They have baking soda in them, they're scented, and I am telling you, your baby has its own mind from the second it's born. It's gonna poop where it wants to poop, he's gonna pee where he wants to pee, he's gonna throw up wherever he wants to throw up. So here's a component. It comes with one bag, and then you can buy the refills, which are right here. So the refills at Target retail for about $5, $4.99, maybe $5.99, but that's for all of these 3 bags. When you buy the component itself, it retails for about $6 and it comes with 1 bag to start. I recommend just buying the component and the refills. Sometimes they accidentally have a blowout, and by that I mean they themselves everywhere. It goes up their back, on their clothes, on their onesie, on their shirt, on their shorts, sometimes in your car, everywhere. It's disgusting. These bags are so handy to be able to throw your dirty diapers in if you have to change them on the go and you're not really around anywhere that has a trash can. Hey, sometimes it happens. If they spit up, you don't want to put those throw up clothes in their diaper bag. That's gross. It's gross. Even their swaddle blankets can fit in here. Anything can fit in this bag. So I always keep these in my diaper bag. Anywhere you take your baby, you're gonna have your diaper bag. You can throw it in this bag, throw it in the diaper bag. It's not gonna smell, it's not gonna make a mess, and you can just wash them when you get home. Number 9. This one might be a little bit obvious, but some people choose to get them, some don't. And that is the neck pillow or neck holder, whatever you wanna call it. They're the little round half moon things. Their neck muscles aren't strong enough to completely support their head all the time. So these are just great to have. Get it, have it in the car seat when you take them home from the hospital. They'll be nice and snug. Hudson fell asleep all the time, so it was really good to know that his neck wasn't banging around while he's asleep, or sometimes when they fall asleep, they tend to like lean to one side and be like, So these neck pillows I found retail at Target for about $20, and usually you get 2 sizes. You get an infant size, and then you get a size for when they're a little bit bigger. So they're about $10 each. I used Hudson's until he was about 2 years old. So $10 a year is a very good investment for your baby's neck safety and keeps them comfortable. The next item that we have retails on Amazon for $29, and right now they have a sale for $19.99. If you're watching this video well after I've already posted it, the prices may vary, so let me just give you that disclaimer. So it is this little mini stroller fan, and the cool thing about it is it's rechargeable. So on the back, there's a little port. So it comes with this little rechargeable cord and in a little bag, and I always keep it with my fan wherever I go. The charging port, I'm not good with technology, but it's literally like the same one for your Android phones and stuff. So if you have one of those chargers in your car, you can charge it wherever you're going. Say you're going out to go to a zoo or a theme park or something for the day, charge it on the way there. Either way, it's really simple and it's really powerful. I'm just gonna close my eyes and pretend like I'm in Hawaii with no kids. Okay, fantasy over. I used to use one of those stroller covers a lot because if it's sunny, you don't want that sun hitting them. But also, when you do that, it can get very hot in that little area. Ugh, it's hot. Ooh, I'm telling you, this thing comes in handy. There's not a lot of airflow or anything. Put the car seat handle above, clip this to the top of it, and have it down below. You can completely turn it 360. You can move it to any direction that you need, and it's perfect for making sure that your baby is cool and not overheating and has a good amount of airflow in their stroller when you're out and about. I live here in California, and in California, I mean, I might sound spoiled, but it still can get hot. If we ever go out to Disneyland, it's hot at Disneyland sometimes, at a theme park all day with the baby. So these are perfect. I got this before Hudson was born and I've had it ever since. I still use it. Even moms, even when you're doing your makeup, you're waiting for your foundation to dry, setting spray. I use setting spray and I just after, or so you don't sweat and the makeup gets all gross. If you're doing your hair, this is perfect. Okay, number 7, I don't have it with me because I did give it away when Hudson got a little bit older and I didn't need it anymore, but that is a nursing scarf. Nursing scarves are great not only for breastfeeding. Some parents choose not to breastfeed and that's perfectly okay, but these are perfect for when you're out and about and you can cover their car seat. You put it over their car seat if it's sunny and then you don't want the harsh sun hitting them. You can use it if you're out and you do choose to breastfeed. I would use mine all of the time. The one that I really loved was the Itsy Ritzy Mom Boss one. It was black and white and striped and it was so adorable. I kept it forever and I just recently gave it away. So the Itsy Ritzy Mom Boss nursing scarf 4-in-1 retails for about $19 to $21, and that may seem like a lot just for a scarf, but I used mine every day and that was just the one that I loved, the one that I chose. The reason I like this one was because it was very tight. There are some that are very loose and flowing and I just felt like it was too much fabric all over the place. It got a little hotter. This one is compact and light and has a really good stretch. So Itsy, I love your brand. Hit me up in the future. Number 6 is a zipper hamper bag. These retail for about $8 for 2 on Amazon, which is really reasonable, and these are a lifesaver. It's just a simple laundry bag that has a zipper, and what I use this for is socks. I put all of Hudson's socks in these hamper bags whenever I do the laundry. It is so easy to lose socks. There was a time when, I don't know, Hudson was maybe 6 months old. I usually try to keep a really good tab on all of his socks whenever I wash them, and I lost one of them and had a freaking meltdown. Granted, I was dealing with a lot of postpartum depression and anxiety and my mental state was all over the place, but I had a freaking meltdown. Like, I tore my room apart, I tore my house apart, I tore the laundry room apart, looking for one damn sock. It's one sock, like, girl, let it go. But I couldn't let it go, I was so frustrated. And I ended up finding it shoved all the way inside of the washing machine, like tucked into like the seal, you know? They're so little that they get stuck in all these little crevices. So this laundry bag ended up saving my sanity. I throw them in there and then after you can throw this whole bag in the dryer. If you're using little baby mittens or socks or whatever you have that's really tiny that can get lost very easily, put them in this hamper bag. And I still use it to this day for his socks. You guys, you can't go wrong. Get the bag. It's the bomb. Number 5. Plastic toy rings. I don't know if they're called toy rings or teething rings or toy links. These retail on Amazon between $5 to $10 depending on how big of a pack you want. Let me tell you why they're great. If your baby has a pacifier, that thing will hit the floor 100 times a day. I'm telling you, spit it out, they'll fall out, you'll drop it, you'll whatever. And you can get those little wipes for it. They have pacifier wipes where you can disinfect it and wipe it off, but you don't need to do all that. What I would do is I used to hook it to the stroller, link a couple, and hook it to the end of a pacifier, and that pacifier will never hit the ground. It'll never hit the ground. And when they get a little older, they start to get smarter and their brain develops a little bit more. Say you're driving, they spit their pacifier, they're crying because they're mad, they'll see the link and they'll grab it, and at the end of it, their pacifier's there. They're happy. You don't have to pull over and find it on the floor or under the chair or wherever that pacifier went. Same with their toys. We were at Disneyland one time and Hudson lost one of his favorite toys. It was this little $5 lion from Walmart. And he just was crying the whole time, my lion, my lion. I felt so bad. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, Emil. Like, it's gone. We can't get another one here. It's gone. It was my fault because I didn't link it to the stroller like I should have. It's just a big help when it comes to them losing things or you losing things or anything like that. Number 4, this one is also a little bit obvious, but that is their hygiene kit. Not only their hygiene kit, but have baby Tylenol there. They can't take it until they're a little bit older, but there is times where Hudson's had a fever and I don't have it and I'm like, crap, I never thought I needed it on hand, but you do. Go out, get a bottle of baby Tylenol, keep it in your medicine cabinet, so if they do ever hit that point where they have a fever, they're not feeling well, if they're teething, anything like that, you don't need to worry about going out to the store getting it. Maybe the store's closed. It's just really great to have on hand. Their hygiene kit with baby Tylenol. So you can buy your hygiene kits for about $17 to $20, but just make sure you have the essentials. Their nail cutter, their thermometer in there. You don't really need a nail file. Some parents want it, but you don't really need it. You can skip it, but definitely have their thermometer and have baby Tylenol there. And the baby Tylenol at Target retails from about $6 to $9 depending on what size bottle you have. So it's good to have on hand. You know, if anything happens, you have that. You have their thermometer, you have their Tylenol. You don't have to worry about it. Number 3, this retails from about $15 to $20 on Target, and that is a rear-facing car mirror. It looks like this. And it has a little hook that hooks to the back. Hudson, actually, we just flipped his car seat around. He's such a big boy. I wanted to cry the first day. Yes, I'm that mom who cries at everything, whatever. So mine is super busted because we've had it for over 2 years now, and he's done everything to it. Kicked it, thrown it, spilled stuff on it, whatever. Cracked it even. But these are usually shatterproof or shatter resistant, so if God forbid you get in an accident, this won't break all over them. But it is so great and an absolute essential. I'm telling you, you have to have a rear face mirror. Being a parent comes with so much anxiety. The first time I got in the car, I was probably checking back every, I'm not even kidding you, 15 seconds. Now that I think about it, that's probably really unsafe. But it happens. I have a lot of anxiety. When I had Hudson, I had a lot more anxiety. And there were times where he'd be really quiet or he'd kind of be like sleeping, but like slumped over, and I was panicking like, oh my God, is he dead? Is he dead? I would freak out over everything. So having that rear view mirror to kind of keep an eye on them and look at them. Sometimes when you feed them, when you drive, you put a blanket under and kind of prop a bottle up. You can see if that bottle fell or why they're crying or why they're screaming, or you know, if he dropped his toy, whatever the case may be. It really helps to ease your anxiety while driving. You can keep an eye on them and drive safely, and you don't have to pull over every 5 minutes. Number 2 of my absolutely must-have, hand sanitizer. If people are coming to visit the baby, make sure that you buy a bottle of hand sanitizer before they come. Keep it right in the front room, right when they walk in, so any new guest who comes in and does want to interact with your baby, make sure they're using that hand sanitizer. Their immune systems are so weak, they're so fragile that don't take any chances, especially nowadays with COVID going on. I mean, you probably aren't going to have as many visitors, but have your hand sanitizer. It doesn't hurt. So another must-have are these spray hand sanitizers, and I really like the Honest brand. This one is Grapefruit Grove, Lavender Field, and last but not least, Free and Clear. These are a lifesaver. I would keep one of these in their diaper bag 24/7. With the pandemic now, these are hard to find, so snag them when you can. They do last a while, and I would stash them everywhere. I would have one in my car, one in my diaper bag, and one in the stroller at all times. Have them kind of stashed in little places where if you lose it, it's not your only one and you don't have to go digging looking for it or whatever. You know you have them set. One in your car, one in the diaper bag, one in your stroller. I would actually even keep one of these in my purse. If we just had to go pick up a pack of diapers really quick or something that I can carry with one hand while I held him, I would always have this in my purse just to be safe. They retail for $3.99 each at Target. If you get a couple, you may feel like, oh dang, they're kind of expensive, $4 for the hand sanitizer, but I've had this one for over a year and it still has a lot. Because you have them stashed in other places, you won't run out. All right, last but not least, number 1, we made it. If you guys stuck around for this long, thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. The number 1 thing that you absolutely need before you have your baby is a changing pad. The Diaper Bag brand that I use is Petunia Pickle Bottom, and every bag that you buy comes with a portable changing pad, which is something that I really appreciate. And here they are. I was so surprised at how many restaurants and places in general do not have baby changing tables. Unless it's a super family oriented place, like a theme park or, I don't know, a kids center, you really can't bank on them having a changing pad. A lot of restaurants surprisingly don't have a changing station or even the changing table that comes off of the wall. There were times where I even had to change Hudson on the floor and I would have to use this blanket. Have one of these. They retail for anywhere between $15 and $30 at Target. Amazon, they can be pretty reasonable as well. It's one thing that you think that everybody would naturally have and just consider for new parents, but a lot of restaurants don't. What the heck, dude? Where is my changing station? So have a changing pad. That is my #1 pick and the #1 thing that you absolutely need. Thank you so much for watching. I totally appreciate it. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope one of these made you go, I never even thought of that. So if you guys are liking my content so far, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up on that like button. I'm gonna be posting knowledge every week and tips and things that I have, and I really hope that these are helping you.